You are listening to the No Invite Podcast.
Season 3.
The progression.
Follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast or look us up on YouTube at No Invite Podcast.
The best kept secret.
Bang me in this thing, No Invite Podcast, Season 3, The Progression, Episode 58. And we got alumni in the building.
Motherfucking Jizzle, the mayor in this bitch. You know who it is.
Campaigning as always. I see, what I'm saying, out here, greeting his fellow constituents. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. But yeah, we here, and it's episode 58. We just did the half episode, you feel me, for his album release, 182A. Shout out to Half. OBB Half. Make sure y'all go out there and get that. So we fresh off of that, you know what I mean? And we gonna keep him rolling. No Patty this week. I know for all y'all people that like that shit, I'm sorry, y'all just gonna have to catch them when y'all catch them. You know what I'm saying? Patty, believe it or not, Patty and Ann, they got their own fans. People that you call them what it is. They're fans. They're like, they like them. They listen for them particularly. So, you gotta give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Is this what you want?
And I'm just I'm the mad scientist behind it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Alchemist.
You know what I'm saying? The conductor. That's all I am. You know what I mean? But shout out to them. They doing good. Jizzle, I know you've been moving around we've been talking a lot of shop. We're not gonna put it all on the podcast because nowadays, you know what I'm saying, there's piranha out there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta manifest it on their ass.
And just show them because the piranha out there, they show what's it called? Be biting. They biting all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Got Merry Mondays popping. I'm gonna drop a little mixtape freestyle type shit for y'all soon. It's gonna be more shit soon. But I'm just keeping it consistent on these Merry Mondays, man. Mixtape Mondays, Merry Mondays, whatever you want to call it.
Mayor's Mixtape Mondays.
Content on a Monday.
Exactly, and see that's where it's at. That's just where it's at. That consistency it's the consistency for me, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? That consistency is what's gonna take. It's gonna make it like hard to ignore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the work is there. It's just about people, and seeing what you see. You know what I mean? Yeah. We gotta put that art out there for them.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta put my talents on on blast, on what's the word I'm looking
display.
for? On display. There you go, brother. My brain is foggy right now, but you with me. You with me, brother. But yeah, man. What's going down, man?
We're in the middle of this whole press run for Half's album 182A out right now. So we're on a little mini press run, hitting up all the blogs not so much the blogs, but the other platforms. Like, there's a few platforms out there, different DJs and stuff like that, where we go, shoot them some music, talk to them, interview on their show.
Yes, sir.
So that's basically where it's at right now. That's all I've really been up to. My whole week has been cool. Everything's been normal. You know what I mean? As much as, you just thankful, really. Thankful shit ain't fucking going crazy. So.
Right. For sure, I'm with that.
Mm-hmm. But that's the week, man. We've been doing the Zooms, so the Zoom meetings are kind of cool. It's different, ain't nothing like fucking doing a interview or a podcast with somebody they in the building is better. You touch bases, talk, you know what I mean, on some real life shit. But the Zoom's pretty cool because then now I could do shit with motherfuckers from New York. Yeah, you know what I mean, I could do shit from cats from all over and just have some content with them, and I'll be wanting to because there's artists that have been reaching out to me from all over, and I really feel like I need to get back on that because part of the, like I was telling them in the other podcast, like part of what we were doing for the podcast initially, it was created to do a platform for artists. You feel me? Like me and you and whoever else, to give them a space where they could come and talk about and promote their projects and just overall to get some support. When the platforms don't fuck with you, you got to build your own platforms. You know what I mean?
For sure. Can't join them, beat them.
You gotta beat them, man. You gotta hit them with a big stick, because you know what? It's too much, like, of everything. You notice now that like there's never enough of the kind of content that you want to consume. You know what I mean? Like you like certain shit. Everybody has their thing that they like certain shit of, right? But I feel like I done watched every show that I think I want to watch that's out. I done seen every, this and that. That's why Instagram and shit's so popular, because anybody and everybody's creating something. So there's gonna be a lot of shit you like, a lot of shit that you think's funny. A lot of more people are trying to be comedians and shit. It's just double-edged sword. Obviously, we done talked about all the bad shit though, but at the same time, there's a lot of good shit that comes from it if you use it right. So the Zoom thing, it was something that I was trying to keep it off for a while, but then I'm like, yo, it's right though. I need to be stretching these wings out and offering the platform up to other artists and shit. There's been a few people that I have to get back in touch with and put them on the thing, because with the COVID, I just can't let nobody else be hella people in the studio neither. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got.
I feel that 100.
You know what I'm saying?
Till we got the big ass warehouse or something.
Exactly. Till we got the bigger. Right now, we working in a small studio room right now, so it ain't cramped, but it's small. You dig what I'm saying? We comfortable, believe that, but you know what I mean?
We comfortable for sure. Yeah.
Right now,
we
though,
got 100 things going on.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got too much going on.
We can't do 100 things in this one room.
Exactly. This room can't contain my ambition and what I, you know what I'm saying, what my dreams are, baby.
Bigger than life, baby.
Look at that, be a star. Look at this guy. Right now, if they was in here patting and they'd be talking shit to us, because they don't got vision. You feel me? But you know how we do it, y'all. We appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? The No Invite podcast, we moving and grooving, and we appreciate everybody that keeps holding on. All the little changes that we're making, bro. We're just trying to improve the experience at the end for the listener, and keep this podcast platform open for whoever. You know what I'm saying? If you cool and you doing what you do, y'all already know, man. So y'all can tap in with me and we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But just like I said, just don't be no goofy motherfucker that they don't do anything, just want to be on the podcast, because I just want to be on the podcast. You feel me? You ain't got nothing going on. It's like, look, I get it, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, fish swim with fish. You feel me? Sharks swim with sharks. It's like, you can't jump in just because you like the podcast. All of a sudden you want to jump in and swim with us, and because then you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't doing nothing.
Ain't got nothing going on. Ain't got nothing to promote. Ain't got nothing to push. It's like, look, I get it. I have everyday people on here too and conversate. But if you're gonna be a guest, like you want me to fucking give you, you know what I'm saying? Give you the platform. It's like, what you got to, like, what do you got for the people? Like,
you're offering game or
something. Don't be like, oh, I just listened to it. I think this shit cool. Nah, man. I shout out to all the listeners. Y'all know it like I know it. Everybody ain't ready for this podcast.
If you making fucking cupcakes, you bring your ass up here.
Yeah, exactly.
You doing something though.
But you gotta give something. You gotta have something to give to the people. That's the whole point why we do this shit. Is hope you walk away with some perspective. That's why we create this shit. We can't just be. It's power. And at the same time, I get it. Like, maybe that's what these other platforms feel too, but on a bigger scale. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but at the same time, I feel like even if this platform blew the fuck up, I would always continue to build, other platforms as well as offer an opportunity for somebody that's up and ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, like, like Sway and them, they be still doing, they still be getting freestyle cats coming in there. And he still put on for cats that, I'm not saying they're unknown, but they're just regional. But they're dope as shit, you know what I'm saying? Or they're starting to buzz and they're starting to pop, and now they're giving them the alley-oop, you know what I'm saying?
No, Sway for sure, the boy, and that type of shit for sure.
See, I feel like
alley-oops
all the time. He got the assist record.
Pittsburgh niggas on Sway in the morning.
I've seen Vallejo cats, Pittsburgh cats. That's how I know. I was just like, yo, that shit right there got me.
California, for my people who don't know where we from.
Yeah, for the people out there, it's Pittsburgh on the West Coast. You feel me? There's Pittsburgh with no H, and then Pittsburgh with an H at the end. That's Pennsylvania, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to the Pittsburgh over there too. They're probably like, who the fuck is this?
Pittsburghs too. There's a Pittsburgh in Atlanta.
Yeah,
there's Pittsburghs everywhere. Yeah,
there's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we just try to be specific. We just set tripping a little bit. That's all. We just make sure y'all know where we from. But me too, but you know what? It don't matter though. You know what I'm saying? Because the genius isn't so much what the topic was. The genius is how we keep the topic moving. You feel what I'm saying? So here and now, that's part of the segment. It's that segment part of the podcast where we chop it up, talk about little current events and things, just give our little spill and perspective. You know, we're like those guys that, you know, they're old, the not even old, like when you get a actual sports player to do the commentating on the game instead of just two guys that, you know what I'm saying, hey Bill, and you know what I'm saying, like I ain't never played football a day in my life.
Instead of stepping their ass, man.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying, like Shaq's, like the NBA tonight, you know what I'm saying, you see how it's Shaq, it's all the ex players, you feel me, Barkley, and it's like they're commentating and giving their spill on the current. Exactly. That's what we do here, you know, this pop culture.
That's why I want to be directing them mob movies. Like, I want to do that shit. That's my goal, y'all. Directing mob movies. Gonna be Black Scorsese. That's the goal after this. That's the goal.
He's speaking into existence right now, y'all. So just so y'all know, you know, and that's, I mean, come on now. It's not enough, like I said, of our favorite content. So the more people are getting content, the more people are creators out there, the more opportunities there is out there for people that are actually willing to go do that shit. So the fact that I know you're already taking steps to do that shit, that's just, you know what I'm saying. You know, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna leave it at that. But. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I already know, you know, you've heard it. It's all over the news and shit. You heard about the Astro World thing. Yeah. And, you know, Travis Scott obviously getting killed right now in the media or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's been bigger uproars over this shit with, like, smaller shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like... And I feel like the uproar is, like, unnecessarily on him, like... You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these events they go crazy, bro. There was just somebody on a podcast. They were talking about the last, you know, big fucking concert riots and shit like that, and people got trampled, and it wasn't that long ago. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's not. I feel like they're going on them too hard in the media right now, and they're really trying to kill a lot of shit. McDonald's ain't messing with them no more. Fortnite took this, you know, thing, his little whatever emoji thing or shit, whatever. Yeah. And I mean, not and at the same time, bro, it's like I'm not trying to make light of the people that passed away, because that's sad and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're directing this as a chance to kind of take him down a notch. You know what I'm saying?
Like the security company problem, or like
it's the venue. It's the venue like, and the security, because the venue has to.
He got paid to perform there, right? Oh, that's
no.
His festival.
It was his festival.
Oh yeah. So,
it was his festival. But at the same time, there's certain things that he's supposed, like, he can't control, like, how the fans are going to act. That's why they have state security, and they have capacity limits. And I guess, I don't know if they were at capacity, or they told them, hey, you could fit this many people in here, and maybe that was a bad estimation or something. I don't know exactly how they got to that point. But what I'm saying is that, yeah, they're going after the star, which is normal, though, because but I think they're going after him a lot harder than they're going a lot harder than a few of these bands. But I mean, because it's
understandable though. But at the same time, it's like, goddamn.
Yeah, people lost their lives, but it's like I think a lot of times, you know, these companies like McDonald's and you know, other companies that are invested or partnered up with him, if they really, instead of cutting ties, you know, and acting like they don't know him when they obviously were doing business with him, they should fucking be offer to donate a solution, something, help, some kind of aid, some kind of help, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. If it was like something where he's like, yeah, Travis Scott murdered like 10 people, like himself, his bare hands, okay, you're not messing with him no more. But this is an accident. It should be treated like an accident instead of them trying to like pin it on him so much. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know how the internet goes wild and runs away with shit. You know, they talking about he's this and that and all his demons and demonic, all the crazy shit they're saying about his imagery and the way the stage is set up. And it's like, we talked about that too. What did that sound like to you?
Shit.
We were saying that though. It sounded like clout chasing when motherfuckers do that.
Oh yeah, exactly. We was just talking about them. How these niggas troll on a different level.
Yeah.
Where like motherfuckers ain't gonna understand it.
Him, you know what I mean? Like, Kanye, all these celebrities that you see constantly embroiled or something's going on with them. It's like they're in controversies because they do that shit.
Yeah, like especially Kanye with like the Drink Champs interviews and all this. Like that nigga know what he doing, bro. You don't get $1 billion from being crazy, bro. Like motherfuckers don't understand that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? He know how to stay in people's mouth. Ain't no such thing as bad controversy.
I think he just knows exactly how the industry and all this shit works. So he knows he thinks of a scenario, and then he probably thinks of the possible outcomes and what they could do for him. Like he as much as people would like to think that he's random, I'm pretty sure he's super calculated in everything he does. So even if it's out of pocket and out of the ordinary to us when he's doing it or why he's doing it, he probably done thought about it already 4 ways. Like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is I know I got this coming up real soon, so I'm gonna start getting in the back in people's mouths, like you said again, out here buzzing, and just based on the talk alone.
Every time he got something popping, he do that shit.
Every time. And that's why a lot of times I've like refrained from even talking about him, because he's always saying some wild shit. Until the Drink Champs. Until the Drink Champs interview, I kind of seen a way more of what his mind thinks, the way he thinks, and the way he sees things, and when he's explaining how he interprets, like when people do certain actions to him, or he was talking about the Drake beef and shit. To me, I was like, okay, I get it. Like how you said, I already knew this, but him, the way he thinks, even more. He knew he was gonna say that shit about those people. He knew that was gonna come out, like how he spoke like on the other artists. He knew what the fuck, and he knew he wasn't gonna say nothing too out of pocket.
Exactly, but he said some main shit, and it's like this. He's smart. Like everybody talking about Trump every day. I'm finna go make this nigga my friend. Okay, y'all finna talk about me.
What's the biggest fucking media shit right now?
Talk about me every day too.
Yeah, yeah, and you know what? What strikes me with him is that he's a fan of Trump over his business politics, not so much everything else. So he's like, that's all the reason why I fuck with him, because a lot of business owners did the same thing. They big business owners and stuff, because of the way he ran his shit.
Before that nigga was president and started saying all that shit, the crazy shit he was saying. That nigga in 100 rap songs. I got that nigga in hella rap songs.
The hood fucked with him. Yeah, I mean,
we fuck with Trump, but. That nigga was on some bullshit. But back to Kanye. Kanye know what the fuck he be doing, bro. He's a troll king, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is strategic.
He's king troll.
What he's doing. All them main motherfuckers, even 50 Cent. Like,
yeah, it's all calculated, bro. It's never really just random.
Well, I listen to that nigga book. His audio book, 50 Cent, and he says all that shit. All that shit he be saying. Like,
yeah, just to keep people talking about you. You keep on their memory. You keep in their constant background of what they're doing. You're more likely to be a brand to fuck with you.
What's it called? A household name.
Exactly.
You own.
Exactly.
A household name. Grandma know about you. The babies know about you. The mama.
Mama watches your shows now. You know what I mean? She knows who you are. She's, and a lot of times it's like I said, some people get to the point where they can't cancel them. They couldn't cancel them if they wanted to. They're doing too much for in a lot of different areas that you can't knock my whole shit down. Yeah. See, the thing is about Travis Scott though. Now I don't know how good this is that how is this hustle gonna survive? What if music starts getting kind of funny for him for a while? I'm not saying he ain't sitting on hella money, but does he? What other investments? What other kind of businesses does he have out there that he's running?
I got one for you.
Huh?
My bitch a billionaire, nigga.
That's my baby mama. He might start sugar dicking her like.
Finna get out of this.
He'll be alright, man. He got the best fucking when. You think about it, look who he got in his circle, the best media people ever.
Didn't Caitlyn didn't that nigga have a hit and run?
Yeah.
We forgot all about that shit.
Not only that, barely forgot about it. They gave him Woman of the Year award after that. So, you know what I'm saying?
We forgot all about that shit.
Like he didn't run somebody over and kill him and shit.
Kardashian's family, man. This is his nigga. They own some shit.
Them too. People that know how exactly the game is played and they playing it too.
They know how to get you out some shit.
Real
Remember
talk.
that.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I want to be that rich. I want to be low key rich. Like I want to make money off my films and music, but I don't want to be all.
I fuck with Dame Dash rich.
Yeah.
You Dame Dash. If you fuck with Dame Dash, I fuck with Dame Dash rich, bro.
Yeah, I want to be rich, but I want to be low key rich. Like I said, I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be chased, and I don't want to date the baddest fucking actress and all that shit. I'm good.
Niggas think he broke, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That's how I want to be. Like, I'm gonna be really when I start getting up, bro. When I start really getting up, the simpler my clothes is gonna get, bro. I'm really gonna be on my Bill Gates shit for real. Like, I'm gonna be in some jeans, t-shirt, some Nikes. That's it. Like, I'm never good. You know what I'm saying?
I still wear thermals and hoodies, so I'm one of them niggas.
Yeah.
I can do all the drip, but
And even think about it like this. Even Kanye, bro, the way he dresses now, even with the masks and shit, like he wildin'. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I still think he's low key crazy, but not crazy like unstable. He's like,
I understand it. I'm a Gemini too, so I understand that
Yeah.
nigga crazy. It's just like, nah, Katie, you tripping. But I understand him though, bro.
I get it. Yeah, I think that's what I walked away from when I listened to the interview too. It's like, okay, I understand how this motherfucker thinks a little more.
Okay.
So I see why he does what he does, and it's back to it. Like I said, he a business, bro. He a brand. He know what he doing. Controversy sells, but he could ride that line of controversy.
Then he doing some
very
mafia shit though. You gotta peep what he really doing. Like he really take care of his people, bro. He got land. He offered Beanie 50 million, 5% of Yeezy.
Yep.
He trying to get Larry Hoover out. He had little Larry Hoover on the interview with him. Like the stuff he be doing, so-called real street niggas, gangster niggas, but is not doing that shit. So
yeah. Also, I feel like to do that, you got to be on another level. Like if you're just on the come up, or you only been out a few years, because the way he's doing business, he's totally legitimized. You feel me? He ain't doing ridiculous shit like you supposed to do, because it's not gonna get you in them doors to get people freed. You dig what I'm saying? He's maybe being ridiculous on the media and being like a media circus, but you ain't heard him toting guns in the camera, getting in shootouts. He's more legitimized, so him and artists that are on that higher upper part can make those changes, but a lot of them don't though. Like Jay. And a couple other people, Trade the Truth and other stuff like that, they be campaigning and be really trying to do things like that to free people and stuff like that. So
Jay do some real shit too
Yeah.
on the under.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan do real shit on the under too. Niggas be on Michael Jordan live.
Shaq too. Shaq does a lot of that shit on the
Jordan do some
under.
real shit on the under. Jordan do some fuck shit too though. That nigga gotta, that shit. I just thought about that shit.
Yeah, he
But
be acting up too.
It's a lot of real shit on the under, and I think people who move on the under, like, I feel like we be busting them out. Like, you feel me?
It's like, bro, I
when
wasn't
Jay-Z
trying
did
to
the NFL shit, like, shut up, we don't know what this nigga doing, don't bust him out yet. Like, let's see what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't expose a nigga move so early.
Yeah. No, most definitely. And like the shit like that shouldn't be seen though. Shit like that, if you're really doing it and you trying to help somebody out, or you're trying to do something good for people, the only people that should see it is the people you helping. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people you helping, and maybe the people around you that fuck with you, that want to get them on some shit like that too. Because at the end of the day, that's what you do it for. You trying to make people up. Do your part at least. You know you got money. You know you're doing this. You gotta do something for that conscious. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, Empire Ghazi is now offering an option to pay in Bitcoin at record label advances to artists and shit. What do you feel about that? That was my screensaver.
I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it, you know. On that hype, that's not bad at all. That's fucking genius, if you ask me.
I think so too.
That's fucking, and that's good for niggas who ain't on that hype, and they just happen to come up on it. You feel me? All these real street dudes that's rapping and just blowing their cheese, and he offer them that shit and they take it. That's good, cause that's.
Well, think about it like this. Think about it if you got signed to a label and as part of your signing deal is like, here, we're gonna give you this much in stocks. You do what I'm saying? That's basically what he's saying. It's like you're getting paid in. That's hard, right? Because that's like real wealth. You know what I mean?
Real wealth.
If it's done right, you know what I mean?
That's just as good as royalties. Like,
exactly.
It's just as good.
So yeah. So you know what I mean? I think it's genius because I think it's like, okay, now. No matter what happens, if the artist takes care of himself well and maintains his shit, he's gonna be up no matter what. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got investments. You get that right there could get you a lot of credit. That's a move.
Like what you said earlier, 500 Bitcoin, 500,000 Bitcoin, 500,000 cash.
Let's get it.
You straight.
Let's get it and just sit on the Bitcoin, work your ass off, establish yourself. Don't get me wrong, but at the all time, it's kind of like the same thing. What we tell artists to do, and is what they tell them: once you get money, start investing, buy stocks, buy this, buy that. You know, buy shit that's gonna be more than just liquid, and you're blowing your money and shit. Buy something that's gonna be making money for you. Buy real estate, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, but it's like it's dope because it's setting the right from the beginning, because we done heard a million stories about labels getting over and motherfuckers after they end up with a label their whole life that they get signed away bullshit and they don't get nothing for it. So just imagine that it's like no matter what, you get that Bitcoin that's yours.
on that hype, so we gonna go back to the Bitcoin shit, but artists been on labels for hella long, then like Wayne selling his masters for what, like 100 mil, 50 mil. How you feel about that?
I feel that that's whack. I don't know why people.
Right?
I don't know why people are signing away their masters. Like I said, unless they're doing bad, because it's like your masters should be. I don't know. You know, I can't call it. You know, I don't understand why.
100 mil. He'll probably get that over time still.
Yeah, he wouldn't get it all in one lump.
Catalog,
his catalog's ridiculous, bro.
that's
Catalog,
20
ridiculous.
20 plus year old catalog. Even rapping since the 90s.
Yeah. See?
and
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand the reasoning. The only thing that it looks like to me is that maybe he needs a lot of money really fast for something. You know what I mean? Maybe an investment, something to, because I know I don't understand, me, to be honest with you, is that how people, they get up into them hundreds of millions of dollars and shit, or 50 millions or whatever, how you don't have investments and other things that you have tied up, and like how you don't take chunks of money.
This what I be realizing, bro,
because you even seen the new video of T-Pain fucking getting his shit repoed, right?
These niggas is still regular niggas, bro. That's what be crazy, bro. Like, you really be around these motherfuckers, like, bro, these niggas is really just regular niggas still. Have all this success, all this money, all this whatever, and they still be regular niggas with the regular mind frame, not investing, not thinking that shit gonna
just
last
like this
forever.
shit, yeah, just in the moment, like not even.
Moment, you feel me?
Yeah, I know, I get that. I think we've all been there at one point or another, but it's like when you get that up, man, you have to do something. You gotta put that shit on some legs. And I know it's probably easier said than done, because coming from my perspective, because I wouldn't know, but it's like you have to find a way. You have to find a way to do that. Hire the right people, accountants. You know what I mean?
I said, because you know I don't run through a little 20 bands or 15 bands. You'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I can see how niggas can do that on a
bigger level, because everything more expensive too. You buy them shit that's way more expensive.
So I can understand on that level, from that perspective. But I feel like, yeah, nigga, you gonna invest. I'm gonna get a store or something. Yeah. Even if it's a shoe store or something, like Fat Joe got shoe stores, real estate, shit like that. Like, you see the artists who did something with their money. The
ones that are still moving around, you still presence. They're not in the forefront. They're not in the forefront. They're not like on the top, the Billboard charts, but they're always there getting money, you know, doing things, different venues, different, not venues, but different, you know, all different types of fucking streams of income, bro. Like
Nori. He's a media mogul now.
Yeah, he had the whole reinvention though, just based off that.
Just my nigga. This is super thug, nigga. He's a media mogul now, nigga. Shout out Nori, bro.
And you know what? Back to the Kanye shit. Another thing that I like about that interview is that, you know, a lot of these artists, they get big and they don't do certain platforms anymore. Yeah. They stop doing the fucking, you know, the breakfast clubs, and they stop doing other big name brackets and other platforms and shit that they did when they came up. So I like that he went and did his, because when's the last time you heard a Kanye interview too, though? That shit had been a minute, right? Like a full interview.
Who you talking with? This shit we don't like. It was like Joe Rogan or something.
Oh, he probably did. It was, but even then, it's like, even then, I think also it had been a while since he's done.
But that was like a year ago or something.
Yeah, it's also been a while since he has done those kind of platforms, though, the hip hop platforms, the ones. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like, it was dope, man. He kind of shot him the alley-oop to by going on his shit. He shot him the stupid alley-oop to Nori. You feel me? Because Nori already popping. It's not like he needed it. He didn't need this shit, but it's like I think it solidified him.
Hip hop.
Yeah, it solidified him as an official.
Like, it had to go that way.
Like I think now when people look
for
at
us to feel Kanye and for him the nigga to talk how he want and really get some understanding out of this nigga a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah, and just like I'm just speaking for like the Nori perspective and what he's doing for his thing, and in turn how people should look at him now too, like that Sway. He got a lot of classic interviews, bro. A lot of classic fucking shit, that stories and stuff that got told first on his platform, and you know what I'm saying. So we gotta look at him like a Sway now, bro. In a sense, like he's already a hip hop legend. You feel me? But he gotta be looked at like taken seriously as a serious platform. Even if they're cracking jokes and having fun and smoking whatever, it's still a platform that's out there and you know what I mean, getting
real
the
rap.
real talk, keeping it real rap, real shit.
Bro. That's how it should be. Right, like we was talking about the game, the athletes commentating on the game, not motherfuckers who ain't played the game. So rappers interviewing rappers, that's way more comfortable. We gonna like that way more better than.
Yeah, because you understand it more. You know what I'm saying? It's not the stuff that the other people would have probably cut out. They wouldn't understand, or the stuff that really is what would resonate. And you know, in the Empire thing, you know how this all ties up in a bow. Basically, is like the empowerment of it all. You know what I'm saying? Dude's using his platform. Ghazi built his platform, and now he's not just he's just putting out music, but he's putting motherfuckers on in different ways. In different ways, not just the regular. Here goes money, and we're gonna do good business, whatever, with the music and distribution and everything, but actually putting them on with the Bitcoin chunk, giving them another lane, another source of income besides what he's doing with the rap, and just, you know what I mean, bro. It's big. I think it's dope, man. It's shit like that it's like you could tell what kind of business practices. And actually, who's like willing to fucking explore that idea? Because remember, all record labels have been based off a model, and that model's like exploiting the artist, basically. You feel what I'm saying? It's never been really like you know what I mean. People get good record deals and shit, but also it's like the mentality of it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bullshit. So for them to for him to be empowering the artist instead of trying to like sign them away to you know stuck with me for like 50 years or whatever, 10 albums a deal, and you know what I mean, you don't drop an album for like every 3 years and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I've seen people, you know what I mean, crazy shit like that. That's crazy.
Now you think about that shit out, nigga. An album every 3 years, like you like, nigga, no.
But at that time they'll just drop you and shit. Like that, hell no.
Now like shit moving too fast now. Like
I can't do that. See, a lot of times people would take contracts, bro, and they get offered stuff with no time clause. Is what it's called. And basically that time clause is you have to make the label verify, like, okay, I'm gonna sign with you for this many albums, but they have to come out in this time frame. Because I don't want to be stuck with you guys forever.
And that was back in the day, like CD costs and all that shit, all that. It ain't that no more. I got all these songs on my phone right now. If y'all want,
we could drop these. We could have these all dropped at the end of the week. You know what I'm saying?
I could drop an album every 3 months for y'all.
Yeah.
Right now, we gonna go ham.
A lot of cats are doing that too.
Right now.
A lot of cats is doing that type of vibe. They got. I forgot who told me. They were like, yo, I was listening to somebody's shit. Somebody knew that just got signed. They were like, yo, when I went and pulled up and I got my deal, I got signed. I had an album ready for him. Like, here, take this, put this out.
Little dirty niggas who got little deals though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you on Empire Gun?
Yeah. I mean,
But them niggas, like we was talking about, they prepared. Preparation is key. Niggas prepared to be prepared.
Yeah.
And nigga with no talent probably sound trash. But he prepared. He got his whole packaging. He got his rollout ready. He got merchandise, the whole shit.
He's taking advantage of all the things that the music is in his image and shit's taking is bringing out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. A lot of times we lack the resources or the fucking ingenuity in certain parts of the music field because we just think, oh, we're just the artists. Or whether just rappers, we just gotta take care of that. That's where a team comes in. It's important because somebody is good with the legal aspect. Somebody's good with the camera and in this aspect. Somebody's good with the social media. You know what I mean? Things that
real team.
Exactly. Things that an artist might need.
Going against labels. That's what we going against. Like we got the shit to go against them now, but we going against $1 billion, $1 million.
And you gotta be organized. So you gotta have all your shit in order.
And I'm learning that late. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, me and Diz getting my Spotify's and all that in line as we speak. So you know.
And that's all it is, man. Because unfortunately, you're not signed to a label. I'm not signed to a label. So if I don't do it, you don't do it. It don't get done. Yeah, you feel me? When you're at a label, they automatically they tell you what they bring to the table, what they are gonna do.
Artist,
producer, manager, sometimes engineer. You know what I mean? Fucking promoter.
Yeah, and shout out Blaze if y'all need management, RiBirth management, man. Tap in with my boy, man. He's
or consultations. I do consultations too, bro.
All that.
I tell people all
Blaze
the time.
Blaze is the guy, man. Blaze is the guy. I'm letting you all know. Let me give you some flowers, brother.
Right on, I appreciate it. I think so much I accept these on behalf of all the real. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
but
Blaze is the guy, man.
But yeah, no, I do consultation too for like somebody that's interested, or maybe you've been doing it, but you're not realizing why shit is not really clicking for you, and you need it, or you just want to get a little bit more organized.
Oh, just want to say that, like Henry told us, yeah, you got to get organized.
Exactly,
You know,
and that's really what it is. Like you said, being
really
prepared is being organized. Everything is ready to go at the drop of a hat, and every day you getting better and you working on your craft. So like for me to manage somebody, I gotta feel like there's potential. You're and you have strong work ethic. For me to I consult anybody, because all consultation is I'm just giving you the game. Like I'm gonna show you how to do it. Pay me for my time, and if you want me to do it for you, then we could talk about payment for that, and I could do regular stuff for you. You know, maybe like twice a month or whatever it takes. Monthly fee. We could do a subscription. It's nothing. Just holler at me. But
y'all hear him.
You know what I mean? You just gotta let me know what you're trying to do. You know, and I'm not trying to do it. I'm all about empowerment too, though. So if I did it for you, I would show you how to do it if you want to learn. If you just want to pay me and don't care, then I'll do that too. But you know what I'm saying? But I'll show you how to do it, because at the end of the day, it's something every artist is gonna need to know how to do certain things for themselves until the team is lined up right. Exactly. And then after that, you could focus more on being an artist. Until that point, though. You know, all these dudes, you know, they got their cameraman, they got their this, they got their management, the tour manager, they got different people handling shit. So, cause it's a lot.
For sure, it's a lot. Like it take a village to raise a child. It take a fucking
team to build a star. You feel me?
Artist,
yeah,
like, you feel me?
For real.
An army.
That's real talk. And so that's another thing that people don't realize when they see the music. Or they see their favorite rappers and shit on TV. They don't realize the amount of shit they gotta go through. They gotta go through a lot of shit. They are really a business. It's always business with them. It's always, hey, what's the next move? What's this? What's that? They're on the go. You know, when they have their vacation time or their time away from that, they really be on that, because that shit's really a job. It's, you know what I mean? You're always gonna have to be, because that's also too, like I could get 100 mil right now. And be like whatever and blow it, like you said, just blow it, just fucking it off, doing stupid shit, cause right.
You doing the shit on a different level.
On a different level.
It's the same shit you do now. Yeah. Just on a bigger level.
So you gotta have that discipline.
We might take a little vacay to Vegas. Now we taking the whole mob to Vegas, buying the whole hotel. Like niggas do wild shit, partying, buying out the club.
And think of it like this: doing stuff like that, and then also the whole fucking just the wilding out aspect to that. You know what I mean? And also, it could even not be that. You could probably play your cards right, but like the T-Pain video where has a video just came out. He got I think it was his Bentley or something, or his Rolls Royce got fucking what do you call it? Repoed.
Word, recently?
Recently, I just seen a video. They were talking about this shit, right? And it's like, he was like, when you get he goes, remember, like, he said something like, it's not verbatim, but he said something like, when you get your business right, make sure that you get the right people handling your business. And sometimes you got to hire people to watch your money, and hire people to watch those people that's watching your money. You dig what I'm saying? Because you know, people, it ain't just always the person blows it. I could see how artists got their deal and their accountant burnt them. I've heard stories of shit like that. His manager, you know what I'm saying? The fucking booking company, shit like that, all kinds of shit.
Lawyer.
I mean, the list go on and on, y'all. But look, it's the No Invite. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. You know what I mean? Bang No Invite podcast back. Season 3, The Progression. Episode 58. Jizzle the mayor in the building. What's happening?
You know what's going down.
And we just, bro, like, a lot of times we shouldn't even turn the motherfucking mics off, because we still be talking about shit. Like we just had a whole fucking just a mini powwow right here on some new shit, some visionary shit, and it was not on mic. And at the same time, I don't know if it's ready for people yet. You know what I'm saying? We still working out the, you know what I mean? I'm all for letting people in on the process, but at the same time, it's like
it's a lot of haters too.
Yeah, I gotta be.
We don't need no bad vibes.
Exactly, no bad juju. We don't need people burning no candles while we trying to get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? So you're right about that though. So you know more moves, less talk. You dig? So with that being said though, we want to chop it up with you though. Like I was thinking I had some questions I wanted to ask you just to for people to get kind of more of an idea of who you are, and I think that they can get that idea by fucking getting to know how you see things. That's what the podcast is. What's your perspective on these things? So I want to know. You told me earlier you was talking about mob movies. So you're gonna start doing that's gonna be your thing. You're gonna start doing the new mob movies and stuff like that. The new generation of it. You're gonna kick it off. So what are your top 5 mob movies?
Top 5 mob movies. Now I like dialogue and I like a real story. So of course I'm gonna go with Godfather. And if y'all ain't watched that shit, Godfather, bro, that made me care about family more, motherfucker. So we gotta be a man.
Made you look at family different.
Made me look at family different. Top mob movies, bro. Godfather.
And when you put Godfather, you could put 1, 2, and 3 in there all lumped up together because
I'm talking about one though, Vito.
That's it, right?
Vito,
that's the only one. That's the only one, huh?
Vito the nigga, bro. Like, I'm gonna get that nigga tatted on me. Vito's the nigga, bro. Just his whole, that character is dope as fuck, bro. Yeah, 2, how you show how he came up. But 1, that's the one. And,
top 5, man. I know you got him.
Top 5. I'm gonna say Casino.
Casino is definitely a banger.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go a little underground when I seen with the nigga that played Frankie on Casino. He was on a little underground called This Thing of Ours. That's a hard mob movie. It's hella low budget, but it's hard. The little concept was hard.
It don't matter. That's your third. That's your third.
That's 3. Then I'm gonna put. I don't really call Scarface a mob movie.
I do. I think it is.
It's mafia, but it's. I put that more like the Paid in Full and all that. It's gangster movie.
Yeah, you're right because it's also it wasn't a lot of loyalty and family in that situation.
Like the mafia shit, niggas that mafia shit.
The mafia code
family,
type shit, like where it's loyalty.
That type of shit. Like you feel me? But
Scarface was pretty cutthroat. It was Cocaine Cowboy for sure type shit.
Like cold gangster movie. Though. Yeah, that's top 5 gangster movies.
Yeah, for sure.
But the mafia shit, I'm gonna go Godfather. That's it. Casino, This Thing of Ours, Goodfellas, number 4. Then number 5.
Number 5. What's number 5, man?
I think I'm gonna go with some new shit. I liked it, The Irishman.
You like The Irishman?
I like The Irishman. And that's just how I feel right now. My top 5 might be different tomorrow. That's how I feel. I
put you on the spot, so you know.
That's how I feel right now, though. But for sure, The Godfather number 1. For sure, Casino number 2.
Yeah. All right, top 5 hood movies.
Top 5 hood
Only your
movies.
top 5. I know there's. We could do a top 20.
You know what I'm saying? 5 hood movies.
Hood movies. It could be the gangster movies, or it could even be the smoke movies.
Top 5 hood movies. Okay, 3 Strikes. Boom. Nigga.
Classic with a little bit of Bay Area tones. It was in LA, but you had that Bay all through that motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying?
3 Strikes. Boom. I'm gonna go old school Tripping.
I remember Tripping.
Fat Beach.
I remember Fat Beach.
Okay, this shit I grew up on. Low Down Dirty Shame.
That's 4.
Boom. I'm just naming shit. Not even in this order. I'm just naming shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we go with Menace. We go on some gangster shit, Menace.
Yeah.
What I just seen my shit. 5. I was watching my shit yesterday. New Jersey Drive.
New Jersey Drive was
hella funny, man.
Yeah. Like I said, we could do a top 20. Top 5 is tough because then first top 5's like them is interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Drive. I know mine's is like Menace for sure. Boys in the Hood, you know Menace. Those I like.
I put them like. It's like of course those like you feel me just
like those are for sure like you already know those are Hall of Fame. They're in the rafters already. That's why I even count
Scarface really. That's like
I get that too.
It's already up there. That's like Jordan in them other movies.
Like that's undeniable. Like come on now, we're top 5 after that. Like those
top 5.
No, I get that, and that's why to me if we ask damn near 10 people out of 10 people who's your top 5, they're gonna say those, you know, Juice, and it depends on your it depends on your area that you grew up into. Also,
I like movies that
Paid
in
Full.
You
know what I mean? Like
be hitting the spot sometime. Like, bro, that's just what they was doing. My uncle and them they was coming in the house looking like menace, bro. Everybody, my brothers and all them niggas, this shit was menace.
You look back at old pictures, you were like, boy, you look like you was
coming in the house. It was straight menace,
like
bro.
Kane's cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Man, all that shit.
That was it though. That was that era.
Kane this little that was letting me hit the drink.
You know what I'm saying?
You
feel, hey, real shit though. You really could
feel me?
relate to some of that shit. And they're like, yo, you're like, wow,
crazy,
real
bro.
talk.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
Okay, top 5. We got those out the way. You know what I mean?
I'm a movie nigga though. I could name hella more movies.
I know I could go all day with the cups.
I'll be watching the black and whites too, bro.
Oh yeah, me too. I see.
Old school Scarface, hard. The old school one.
Yeah.
Caesar, Little Caesar.
Cagney, James Cagney, all that shit.
Bro, that shit be hard. Oh, St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
That one, like 1970s one. That one hard.
Yeah.
That one hard.
Real talk, man.
You gotta watch that shit in the dark with a big on the flat screen, hella big, smoking.
No. doing your New Jack City shit.
Hey,
doing your New Jack City shit, huh? Man, like how they was watching Scarface on the wall and shit. Yeah.
Exactly. New Jack City.
That's another one.
When I was 5, 6, that was my favorite movie. House Party in New Jack City is like my top 2 favorite movies.
That was that era. That was that 89, 90, 91
like,
era.
You feel me? House Party. That describes me a lot. House Party and New Jack City. That gives you a lot of my personality. My raps, all that shit.
Them is
okay.
Forever locked in the memory
I kind of
banks.
understand this nigga.
Yeah. Now you know why we function the way we do. Look at the shit we was watching.
Exactly. New Jack City.
So what's the next move for the mayor, man? I know you said you got Mayor Mondays. You also got what else? You got Mayor Mondays.
You got new dropping singles. Still got Smoking Gold. Knocked Out Smoking EP right now, produced by my boy SB Schmack.
Schmack, for real. That
Schmack was happening. Right there. That's my guy.
Nice little
4-piece for y'all.
You know what I mean?
And you know, I got older shit.
With all the dressing.
Me and Saya got hits out there. Y'all stop playing with us. We got
that not personal coming soon too.
Got Not Personal coming out soon. Me, Saya Blaze.
We got
what else going on? We got some other shit coming too. I just whipped up some shit. We got a couple more shits coming. Mm-hmm. Me and Blaze. Reaction out, me and Smack, a little single for y'all. I'm finna drop some freestyle shit for y'all right now in a minute.
Okay, some consistent content for y'all. You know what I mean? When y'all go out there and look them up, when you look Jizzle up, you'll see a lot of work. You know, you have a very unique name, so it's like.
Some shit be banning me, Jizzle.
Huh?
Some shit be like Jizzle. They be like, nah, bro, you cussing. They be like, that's a Jizz, you feel me? They be like,
nah, I'm just saying the full name though. If you're under Jizzle the Mayor, like, there's no, you know what I mean? It's undeniable. You can find him, you search him up on shit. Your shit's gonna pop up. You know what I mean? But no, I hear you because it's Facebook be funny like that. I was trying to do No Invite Podcast like page, and they're asking me for a handle for it, and I'm like. NIP, you know what I'm saying? The initials, No Invite Podcast. Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, we can't do that." And I'm like, "Damn, I'm sure it's offensive somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it came from. You know what I'm saying? Who's supposed to offend? But it's apparently it's an offensive fucking. I'm not even thinking of it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, this shit crazy, but you know. Obviously, somebody somewhere is offended by it, or it's a slur or something.
They don't got no nipples, that's why.
That's probably it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a cold world. You know what I'm saying? It's all. You know what I mean? Sorry, we can't tell.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about. But look, that's the no. So where can they find you though? Where can they find you at, bro?
Man, Jizzle the Mayor 2Ps on the Instagram, man. Holla at me on the Spotify, on the Apple, man. I just claimed all my shit. I'm late. I just been dropping music for years, y'all. My shit ain't been organized, man. I'm organized now, man. Holla at me on the Spotify, on the Apple.
Locked
all
and
this
loaded.
Shit.
Yep, locked and loaded. Jizzle the Mayor. Make sure y'all look him up. All streaming platforms. He has work. Plus on Instagram for sure. You already know about us, No Invite Podcast. You can find us on all podcasting platforms. You can also podcast. You know what I'm saying? That shit tongue twister and shit. Mm-hmm. Either that, I'm just stoned. But you can find us on all podcast platforms as well as YouTube. Just search up No Invite Podcast. You could also, if you're gonna help, if you don't really fuck with us like that, then you help some players out. Then go on ahead and hit that subscribe button to our YouTube channel. That's RiBirth Media Films, RiBirth Media Films. FILMZ. Follow us on Instagram at No Invite Podcast, no_invite_podcast. Excuse me. Like I said, we everywhere and nowhere at the same time.